So Shannon, I know you guys are sick of all those questions about the zone defense, but Washington obviously is doing really well in that department. Looking at them on film, how different are they from other zone defenses you saw earlier this year?
I mean, I feel like they're coaches from Syracuse, so I mean, obviously it's one of the best zones. So I mean, they're really long and athletic. Matisse Thybulle, he's really good up top, leading confident steals. So we got to be careful with the ball and attack the gaps.
The win against Colorado that second half, was that just like a big weight off your guys' shoulders to be able to shoot lights out like that for a full half?
Kind of, but not really, because we never won 2 games in a week here. So our goal is to win 2. I mean, obviously you got to get 1 first. So that's our main focus going into the Washington series. So we're just trying to get 1, then eventually get 2.
Shannon, what do you think was the key to that second half outburst?
Just staying with it. I feel like, I mean, we're shooting like good shots that we normally make. But they weren't falling for us in the first half, so just staying with it, and we knew if we get 1 or 2 to go, that we'll open up for everybody else.
Other than the strategy against the zone, what are the key things that you guys have been working on as you get ready for?
Defense. That's our main goal right now, because I mean sometimes our offense isn't always there, so defensively we got to be in the game at all times.
Did you, Bobby said a lot of good things about your defense in this last game. Did you watch a lot of cut-ups of that in practice, or?
Not really. I just take pride in defense. I mean, I always want to guard the best player for the most part and try to put pressure on them. So I kind of take pride in defense.
And what are the challenges that Washington's offense will present to you in that way?
I know Chris is really good off the dribble, and Matisse, he can really shoot it as well. The big guy inside is really mobile as well. He's not really tall, but he's really physical and really good at angles. So I mean, it's going to be a job for us.
Why do you think you guys do better in the second game of those 2 game sets as opposed to the first one? Is there anything to that, or is it just a coincidence?
Man, I have no idea. Maybe it's a coincidence, I say.
Does Matisse show up on film?
Oh yeah, no, he's really good. I mean, I played against him last year as well, so we kind of really familiar with each other's games. So I mean, he's pretty solid.
The way Hopkins runs the zone, one of the things you guys can do to attack it is shoot your way out of it.
Right.
Do you think you guys will be able to carry over how hot you guys were against Colorado in the second half to be able to do that?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I feel like that's one of our strengths is shooting, so gotta make sure we get hot quick.
When you hit a 3, you kind of do a little celebration a little bit.
Yeah.
Cody does that too. When Daquan dunks,
Mm-hmm.
he really doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Have you ever talked to him?
Yeah, he's a quiet guy. I mean, that's how he is. He's real quiet. He might say something to us like running back on the court, but like he really doesn't celebrate too much. That's who he is.
Are you trying to get him to do one?
I mean, nah, not for real. I mean, whatever he's comfortable doing is fine with me. As long as he's dunking, then I'm cool with it.
Have you dunked this yet?
I have. I think I got 2 dunks. I got you watching the game now.
But you, I'm sure you weren't real quiet after you dunked them.
Oh no. Yeah, when I get the dunk, you gonna know about it. Yeah.
Do you guys feel? I mean, does it feel different coming off the Colorado win, given how you finished that and going into the second half of the conference season? Is there a different vibe?
There is, but at the same time, like we know our goal is to win too, and that we never did. So like we're kind of like still like have an edge on our shoulder. We really want to win too. So it's kind of our motive.
Even though you're a team that's very comfortable winning in a shootout, I mean, did that Colorado game really prove to you guys how much the defense really fuels your offense?
I mean, yeah, but we've been doing it so much in the non-conference, so like we know what we're capable of. I mean, that one game didn't like open our eyes up to more. Like we know what we can do, we know what we're used to doing. So it's just a matter of time just getting back to that.
I think Washington might be 3rd in the Pac-12. I don't know if I checked the standings on it. Does that make it even more important to get one from that?
I mean, kind of, but honestly, I think we're the best team in the Pac. So, I mean, you could say the standings and all that, but we know we did non-conference. We held the conference down for real. Like, if it wasn't for us, for real, the non-conference, Pac-12 was nothing. So, I mean, we feel like we're the best team, and we just got to prove it.
Did you ever talk about, I mean, going into the back half of the Pac-12, you got 9 games left. Do you ever talk about the resume? Do you talk about looking forward to what the committee's going to be looking for?
Not really. We just try to take it one game at a time because, I mean, you really know like what they're looking for type of deal. So just trying to win games as much as you can and try to go on the road and steal some. So that's our main focus.
Do you personally ever look at that stuff?
Not unless somebody tweeted at me. I really don't.
When you're going through a slump both as a team and I guess individually, and then you just kind of have this breakthrough game as you guys did in Colorado, do you kind of look at things you did during that game, very specific stuff that you can like kind of take away?
You try to, but so many games like offer different things, you know. So like in a Kansas game, it might be different from like a game we're playing now. So I mean, you try to build, but at the same time, there's different feels, different atmosphere. So it's different vibes.
Was there anything that you did in the Colorado game? I guess tie your left shoe first. Anything like superstitious stuff that you?
Just drink coffee before. That's my go-to. I like coffee, so I just try to be consistent with that.
And Bobby Hurley has Red Bull before games. Is that true?
Yeah.
So you guys have your caffeine fixed together? Or
Definitely. That's why we're a little wiry, because we have a full dose of caffeine. So yeah.
The way Hopkins runs the zone at Washington, we've seen it when some of the better teams they've beaten, Kansas and USC, both shot pretty poorly. They lull you into taking some less than stellar three-point attempts.
Right.
How much of an emphasis is there on getting the right shot on a given possession?
I mean, you're just trying to take what the defense give you. So we're going to try to attack the gaps and kick out for threes and dump into Romello and Daquan and Vitaly as well. So, I mean, we just got to take what they give us. I mean, if they give us that deep three, we're going to take that as well. So we'll take whatever.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.